fuck the fear of judgment. Only God could judge you, nigga. You censoring yourself and judging yourself before the world ever got a chance to. Why not drop the content? Why not go crazy? Why not show up for yourself, man? Cause that day that you show up, that you thought you wasn't gonna show up, the day you thought you ain't had to bleed, nigga, you wasn't feeling that shit, could have been the day that everything took off and changed. Telling y'all boys, all you gotta do sometimes, man, just press upload, press record, share the video. You feel me? Don't overthink this shit. You don't hear this shit all the time, gang. I think that's the cheat code. Everybody be saying, oh, it's the time I wasn't trying. I wasn't really taking it too seriously, and that shit went viral. I didn't even expect it. I was just trying something. You feel me? Gang, they just having fun. You in that flow state. You're not overthinking the result. You're not overthinking the judgment. You feel me? So that shit allows you to create the content more freely. So that's exactly the missing key right there. That's what I've been doing and figuring out myself. I watch my older content when I just started off, bro. I'm down in that natural flow state we talking about. Yeah, I might cuss a lot. Yeah, some little issues we could work on. Yeah, I ain't have the whole structure put together. Yeah, some edits we could have worked on. But at the same time, over here learning more and more, I noticed that I started editing and censoring myself more and more in real time. And that's what a lack of confidence speaking on camera come from. That's where not being able to get them bars off come from. Not feeling like you saying what the fuck you gotta say come from, gang. Cause you second guessing yourself. You editing that shit in your head before it ever got a chance to come out. Like, where your faith at? Where your belief in yourself? Gang, you might just gotta go read some books real quick. Some people don't get it and shit, but just to get a little reassurance with that knowledge that you putting out there. Is you just talking bullshit and just, you feel me, saying nothing at all with no value? Or do you got something to say? As long as you remember you got something to say, why you gotta say it and how you gotta say it, gang, you gonna say that shit. Stop overthinking it. Stop censoring yourself in real time. Nigga, that's what the editing process is for. Stop trying to, make all these shortcuts and skip the process, man. That's what's gonna make it harder for yourself, gang. You gotta trust the process, not rush it, nigga. For real. Y'all ever heard walk with faith? Let God take the wheel? I'm done there speaking to myself, but y'all boys at the same time. It's like some shit I've been really thinking about for like past couple weeks, maybe, gang. You feel me? Having a little more peace and quietness and time to really just sit there with your thoughts and realize, gang, it's just you letting the outside world down there censor you subconsciously. That's why you feel like you're not able to go ahead and show up as yourself naturally. You judging yourself. Imposter syndrome taking over. You prejudging, gang. And even this will really spark it off for me, gang, because I always realized this since a youngin'. That's why I was always a self-driven person. I can independently grind. I ain't never really worried about other people's opinions of me to then be my shortcomings. Like, I ain't let you saying that, I couldn't do something stop me from doing it. I was gonna go do that shit anyway. You feel me? So when I really said that shit to myself and reminded myself, like, what the fuck is you scared of, boy? The nigga who ain't scared of nothing, that claim he ain't scared of shit, and you actually scared of a camera? Then I realized subconsciously it had to be something. What is it? Because I know me since a jit, bruh. That never been me. Like, I know we could be brainwashed, shit could be changed, we susceptible to certain little things, information, and environments that you might be around. But at the same time, something just wasn't sticking, gang. You know? I'm a half cup full type of person, optimistic. So I'm knowing like, nah, it's something. And I damn near can't figure it out, gang. It's damn near all these strikes and things that I've been going through on these platforms, noticing that a lot of shit is one-sided. But you just gotta deal with it, gang. I always had to work 10 times harder. I always had to do 10 times more. That ain't nothing new. So stop treating it like it is. And that shit just sparked it for me. Like, gang, you ain't scared of shit. Stop acting like you scared of a little bitch ass camera. You feel me? So it was never the camera, gang. It was just your fear of judgment. You done it trying to censor yourself before these platforms do. So stop worrying about that shit. That's what the editing process is for. Y'all might see some words be edited out, but the flow's still gonna be cool. I ain't got no script for this video. No script. It was one idea. I was done to turn up to a song before this. I might even throw that inside the clip just to show y'all boys that bit. This bit wasn't it. I was just in the vibe. You heard me? And say this shit to myself real quick. And I was like, damn, you know what? Let me go ahead there and make this a little clip for y'all boys, a video. You feel me? This might have some substance to be able to translate for somebody else who be going through something similar or the same shit. Like, you always been that nigga, gang. Even everybody around you know that shit too. Not saying that you better or worse than anybody, but you was just self-assured. Like, you knew who you was. You know who you are. Off the camera, you still is who you is, but as soon as you get on that camera, you just feel like, what's going on? What's wrong? Yo, Chad, like you froze up. This is what it is, gang. It's the self-censorship. You censoring yourself and judging yourself before the world ever got a chance to. Versus, remember the example I gave earlier? If you just fuck around, show up, not overthinking this shit, like, oh, just throwing some shit up just cause. You having fun. You making a video, you dancing, you smiling. Genuine energy is gonna come off. And that's just gonna be received versus you trying to come so proper. You trying to make sure ain't nobody judging you to the point where you coming so stiff, you so awkward, it feels scripted, it feels red. Like, gang, this don't feel like no natural regular person. Like, even some shit that might be slightly over exaggerated mode, I may give it some more feeling and impact. It's still more natural than something that's like, damn, you straight up reading off this shit like a robot. Or even if you is trying to throw a fake smile on it, we could feel the fake smile and the cringe from across the camera. Maybe that's where the cringe comes from, gang. The censorship. So stop censoring yourself, man. Let these platforms do that shit. Everything ain't supposed to be viral. Everything ain't supposed to go. It's a slow growth. You keep showing up, delayed gratification. 1% at a time. The same shit with these platforms, gang. You realize somebody go viral, you might go viral one time, but it's up to you to keep showing up. You might go viral one time, but you might not get that same number again till a year later. It's up to you to keep showing up a whole year later till that bitch happen again. You feel me? It's hard to explain, but if you ever realize these patterns, gang, nobody blew up in a day unless they had with down their industry plan. And we know how that lasts. It don't last too long. But let's not even worry about the unicorns. Just worry about the motherfucker, you feel me? The general. What's the general rule? You gotta put that work in if you want to reap the rewards. Anything that come fast, it was never really good. You heard me? If you ain't got a hand-me-down, you ain't got the connections to go ahead and look for, gang, go make them. You gotta build that shit from the ground up. You heard me? You gotta be the first generation to have them networks for your jits and shit. That's why they be like, pass, you heard me? But let me get back on topic, man. Stay consistent, keep grinding, stop overthinking. And yo, don't censor yourself in real time, gang. That was me just doing a little bit of that shit right there. Cause I noticed I was getting off topic. And I'm judging myself about that. Like, oh shit, they gonna be like, damn, I got off topic. They worry about, oh, you can't even talk about the same shit no more. But fuck all that shit, gang. Stop judging that shit, man. Fuck the fear of judgment. Only God could judge you, nigga. Fuck. He ain't show up yet. You gonna know when he showed up. Just do right. I ain't tell you go do wrong now. Go be reckless like them chud boys and shit. But hey, even the monsters being their truest self. Fellow monsters be able to gravitate towards that because they notice like, nah, he's a monster like me. You feel me? So, gang, I don't know, gang. It's hard to explain, but that's why some people be like, you got to go far left or far right. Man, you just got to be yourself. Stand for something or stand for nothing. You stand for something. Some people get behind that shit, gang, because they probably think exactly like you. But if you censoring your opinion and you trying to say something right, politically correct for everybody else, then who gonna relate to that fake ass shit, gang? All I'm saying, boy, if you got the message, say message in the comments, man. If you got this far, hit a W in the comments. If you ain't get no value from this video, let me know, man, so I come a little more clear next time. I probably do script some shit out for y'all boys.
He ain't lying.
What you talking about?
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.